Hey guys, my name is Vanya, the channel's RC Alley, and in this video I'll be reviewing the G.T.Power tire warmers. Let's get started. Here's a quick look at the box: G.T.Power tire warmer, temperature controller, and then the specifications. Input is 7.4 to 12 volts. I've been just hooking them up to my power supply. 30 to 80 degrees Celsius, that's plenty hot. Quick adjustable voltage, it's small and lightweight, and relay switch operation. Everything else on the box just pretty much repeats that information, and on the back there is directions on how to use it. So this is the back. These are the directions of how to use the tire warmer. There's some specs of them and a caution, so basically warnings of what not to do. Here are the warmers installed on the car. They're held together just by a Velcro. The controller, and then it hooks up with alligator clips to the power supply. I just left the clips on here, but you can install bullets if you need to, or whatever can be just soldered on to get power to the tire warmer. So here it is powered on. You have one light indicating that the tire warmer is on, and the second light, when it turns on, it actually means that it's heating. So if I turn it up, that second light will come on, and now the actual pads are being heated up and heating the tires. Alright, now that you guys kind of know how the tire warmers work, I'd like to jump straight into the review and start with the negatives. And the only negative that really bothers me is that the straps are just barely long enough, and the Velcro doesn't come out to the very edge of it. It's a little shorter, so you got to pull it tight over the tire for it to stay. So what I plan on doing is making some Velcro extensions, just so I don't have to squeeze my tires in there really tight and get them to deform or anything. So I want them to be on there snug, the warmers on the tires, but not too tight. So I definitely plan on doing that. The only other negative I could find is that this connector is kind of cheap. I think it's a Tamiya connector of sorts, but it's got quad cables coming out of it. I'm not sure, not that it matters. But one of these did pull out, and one of my warmers wasn't working until I could figure out what was wrong. So I pushed it back in, and the warmer started heating up again and is working fine now. But this is a little bit cheap. So the whole unit is a little bit cheap feeling, but overall it's not bad. So then what are the positives of this unit? And basically it works. I mean, you throw these heaters on your tire before you run, so you'll sauce your tire, you'll wrap them in the blankets, heat them up a little bit, go on the track, and I guarantee you, you will have a little bit more grip than if you just went out with cold tires. I got this unit for the J-Concepts Winter Indoor Nationals INS 10 here in St. Louis, and basically did all my testing over that weekend, and I was really pleased with results that I got. So the main reason I got this is because a lot of Saturdays for club racing I show up late. Racing starts at about 4 to 4:20, just depends on the day, and that's exactly when I show up. So my first run of the day is a qualifier with no practice on cold tires. I didn't get a chance to run in the tires or anything, so this will really help me out. I will no longer have to toss out that first qualifier because my tires weren't ready or whatever nonsense. Now I'm just gonna come to the track, sauce my tires, put the warmers on, and I should be good to go. So this was tested, and basically I would run tires for a qualifier that I haven't even ran in practice the day before at the J-Concepts race, and they were feeling like I've been running them all day, and my lap times were excellent. Now the big issue with that weekend is I did not drive well at all. I probably had one of the worst race weekends I've had in a long time, but that's okay. It's not due to lack of grip or my car not working. It was just me, so I can accept that. But yeah, like I said, fresh or not fresh tires, I would run them in and everything, prep them. But you know, I haven't ran them for a week or so, and throw them on their tire warmers, sauced, and they felt like I've been running them all day. So that's really the only positive, and that's what they're made to do. So that's exactly what I was looking for. One more thing you can use the warmers for is to burn in your tires. So as many of you know, the 10 scale indoor tires, they take a lot of prep work, a lot of break-in to get them right. So that means burning them in on a drill, and now with these you can skip that step actually and just sauce the tires, throw them in the blankets, crank it up, and at the track I've seen tires smoking, you know, out of there as the sauce is getting burned in. Now, the only thing I will warn you about, and I already saw this happen at the track once, one of the locals cranked it up way too high, so you know, it goes up to 80 degrees Celsius, so that's not too far off from boiling. So you don't want to crank it all the way up and leave it on for a long time, because it will indent the wire that's heating the pad into the tire. So I definitely at the J Concepts race saw one of the locals basically burn his tire. On the tread there were just 2 heating wires imprinted. So don't do that if you're using these tire warmers. Alright guys, that's it for me today. If you would use these tire warmers yourself, let me know down below. If you think you might get some, or even if you think they're absolutely ridiculous for off-road racing, let me know down below what you think. I really want to know what majority of RC racers think about these, just out of curiosity. So just let me know down below. If you've enjoyed the video, give us that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.